we have to take as a sovereign country. What's your view on that?
Well, I belong to diplomacy.
Okay.
And I'm very much knowledgeable in diplomacy. I strongly say Ghana rushed too much.
We rushed. The statement was rushed.
We rushed.
Until repercussions be?
Yet to be known.
But we rushed.
We rushed.
Why?
Look, we have been pro-democracy, pro-independent. Our stand has not changed. Everybody knows. Pro-independence, pro-democracy. Against invasion. And then also Ghana is signatory to the UN Article 40, 940 protocols, etc. Ghana has defended and supported a lot of countries in their stand against imperialism and all those kind of things. That is true. But you look at the dynamics of events and how the other countries are responding. America, or say, why a unilateral decision? In Obama, why a wild? Or call Iraq, or catch Europeans, even the British, or catch the Italians, or catch the Spaniards, or catch the Germans, or say either you are with us or you are not part of us.
Okay.
And they were able to whip up the NATO to follow them, even against their wish.
Yes.
The story was not different from when they were going to Afghanistan. They forced them to move with them, and they did. Was the story different from America? I'm talking about Ghana stand.
Okay.
When America, together with the NATO, together with your friend is saying Europe, they went to Gaddafi. They went to Libya to take down Gaddafi, subsequently killing him. The Battle of the Seers. Ghana near stand to Wahimfa. Only African colony, only African country. Only at that time, only provided today AU chair, AU building in a Gaddafi sponsor more. Gaddafi was a pivotal role of the new AU, transforming from OAU to AU with President Kofi, Thabo Mbeki, your friend say Obasanjo, and all that. Festus Mogae and all that. Gaddafi was the one who put in money for that operation.
Okay.
When Gaddafi was on the edge being killed, what was the stand of
Ghana?
What did we say?
Until Nedi rushed.
What did we say? The only country, the only person that went there was Joko Zuma of South Africa. And whilst even he was there, he needed support from the African Union. Said, gather up, let us all come and support our brother. They waited until the United States and other countries warned Joko Zuma, said, when free Krumha, they can protect his interest. In free airspace of Libya. Zuma flight, SZT and normal attack, Echo Bombo, Libya, Tripoli airport, say flights almost about 87 aircraft at the same time.
Wow.
What did Ghana say at that time? What was the protest? What do I Africa? Media say, America, Ghana, you can't stand anywhere in America.
We can't cry.
You cannot stand anywhere in America. Upepa na wacheni sa. And could create a problem. Listen. Papa I in a list. Odo beka say we try 5 years visa. We try 5 years visa. Obi abeko we a president kwa na ko ba sa kwa kudi live. Ena mo informer yen no anim ekwan ya ba ya. Me pacho wo fine no fine.
For I have finished media member be akwa ba se sabra de brenashe sabra hwe message obe subscribe obe like obe share na do adwenche ama me o comment section was any dane abribia ya we e de ma me no what dude yes or the same be aba betudwa afa comment from the ministry foreign affairs minister through the president to almighty America Chinujuna Beka almighty America my America warning say with the immediate effect on release Maduro Venezuela president America for coaching and say no say there be Ghana you rush too much see Beka say was take time what is the Netherlands makasa even countries you cry now almost to Ghana so they can finish out within 2 minutes in the ground they have not talked. Germany in Kasai, Spain in Kasai, all these countries cannot fight them in terms of international war. You to me, say to Ukraine, they quite to me. because things they produce no ne nyoma mo ye no Ghana enyim half. So we think enya botre about everything that we see, but onim de ntia omo rushes aka kan sem bia ma chese ni na akwa escalade and omo hu omo left and right nti no Ghana de omo rush too much e wado e dey sem be na to abusa nti bi embra credit to Angel TV. Yes,
for year the Esaberry Institute here, because our man mentioned them, but then we made a letter for some statements via a be officials be me my and I'm American for trigger that anger and no mutremu. Or no, I coca copa chow and I say a chop a biacoso and no mabeka home. Now on one yasem, or no coach Venezuela, United Kingdom on Casa on condemn ye, France on condemn ye, Russia cry why cautious.
Yeah.
China were Security Council members superpower
on Kasai.
Now Ghana keteketi. Yet now we are just about a month ago. Wasako countries Roma Beka woman no more visa restrictions, you know. So wasabe heightened visa restrictions to a visa ban. Country been saying Sierra Leone. Papa Sierra Leone, why America day? Only any problem. And your rebel, Omni Bianco or the Nabeka home. Ususu Chrono. I listen. The bigger hub of nationals were outside, you know, predominantly American no more, followed by the UK, followed by Canada, and then Germany and other parts of the world.
Right.
Now, Kwaku ye, I want to busuya for visit to Omunyamo, I want to busuya for call, I want no me Papa, oh, Pepana watch no, President Trump on Kai, the State Department, you know, they will even ignore. But if they are to stick to the actual channel, and it was this and it was that, no. Busaon say Holland kadeng. Busaon say Japan wakadeng. Busaon say South Africa wakadeng. You can condemn the way the diplomatic well let peace prevail. Maybe you condemn the actions of United States. And there a diplomatic language you can papa obiya can be. But if you read through, so if that was the statement Ghana issued out there, maybe I say. Is that the only country in this in the African continent? Yeah, what that kind of a stand? The government of Ghana issued that. Of course, it was uttered or directed by the president, uttered by maybe foreign ministry.
Yes.
Then I'll say, the foreign ministry, the sentences diplomatically, the statement diplomatically to me was too long.
Okay.
It matters like this. So United States has stepped gas. What do you mean? 550 aircraft at their good ground. We're taking the sea. We're coding off 48 hours before this operation. Now America captured the airspace.
Venezuela,
not the ground, the airspace.
Airspace, you know.
And we're warning every flight out from the territorial zone of that time.
And to plane to me too.
Plane to a mark that area. Aircraft, no passenger, no commercial jet, no private jet. You don't go in there. They're coding off the air first. For fear, say, Russia, China, no be back to their aid. And nobody can hear. We are no coding of the sea. And they no more coding crab 3 months. Almost cow to sea, no so that.
Yeah.
Obama, what you say? Now, we are no. And sana, Obra there, Obra Gramina, me one, almost ground bear 3 months.
That's a special operation on my yacht.
Papa, Omo Kochi Noriga operation just cause Nefe. From military point of view, no Omo operation ya na ya kono.
Yeah.
Sir, you look at the intelligence that goes into it, and then you look at the battle itself. Now, on the 150 aircraft Etimaba, Wode kai ashate dome radar control no. America for take you over. What do I say?
I see.
And we are taking radar space now. Like I said, no radar control unit ne Caracas airport no. Won't mean issue instructions on any aircraft say Omra.
Okay.
Any aircraft be an American for better at that time because it's pure. Why ready for war? Why ready for war? No grounded in a year. I feel no what is called firefight into the presidency. That time no. The satellite image of Maduro baby or that baby or number. They were looking up, so they go into a battlefield and one US army neho anti. Ebinom de call Obama.
That's what prepared.
Papa dey asem na okay because one of the Apache gunfire and basic form, gunships in basic form no. When in precision. onim baby a woko, onim baby a kwanite, onim baby and security, ne guides wo, Cuba for a guide no, any other onim baby omwo.
Okay.
And tom di ka dom disable crowded that. And son no am fire. Ne fire anso no we biom the atrocity.
Okay.
Obi antimi me kan e me busa American for say individuals, ordinary citizens, sena American for kumo.
Ekuomo.
On say ho asama mai.
This operation ya.
Obi ankan.
Obi ameka nipa mu ye.
Ombetima kwaye sadie no pa hwe fire erupt airspace any the buildings any area na omkoche no no. Entu be pa catch them say citizen bi angu. But ni wa okoso oko protect or say it will be safe, it will be smart, it will be quick. Odika warning no in November and no warning in December. So Obama ni Christmas present.
Okay.
Na very sharp. Said do catch Nigeria. Tini buno. Obama ni Christmas present. Papa hwekwan omo fa so. Ekoyi no. Edi no. Omi no man finance flight in man ko. Omi keep no be 1 hour. E okuro ni mu. Papa 1 hour ni eden. Chire ba bia ade no wo.
Ade be.
Gold no wa hen. Safe no wa hen. Eden why probity and accountability one wo ye no krom ho.
Aye.
Nyes wa baba wie no. Wo se wa ha ni akohwe wa ha nsa na.
Ya de wako.
Wo se we wa ha. What you say? Oche no. One na ire nkwan no hia no. But Maduro's government so accuse Maduro say ono the air trafficking. Can you not accuse his interior minister?
Also a part of government.
Can you not interior part? Can you accuse his defense minister? Can you leave his defense minister out?
Not at all.
Why the guy the ocean? Amo mutimide ni amanoko. Why the guy the interior? Say yanchi womu. Is that not the police? Is that not the minister of interior? So far the list, yanchi ubia in Maduro's government, accused by America. Initially, you accuse the government, headed by the president. What up is the wife a member of the government? Answer is no. But yachi obano. And what about the ministers and the government yanchubia? And the Ajuma di Maduro. Na Ajuma ko di Maduro. Ghana wa woto nchen. Unua oho, oba oho, ye nyina ye kɔ, echina ye mam oho, unua bako. Papa, America na mu no, o dai no. O twene no. O ko jutun echire no. Wan ko pewe apewe. Na no an say Obama, the amoye as international community and they we are allowed.
Yes.
Deliver speech, deliver statement. Opa say tonka. Na Zimbabwe nkasa Ethiopia nkasa African Union na mu grant me issue
na Ghana kasa
African Union now the kwashe ECOWAS achi na ECOWAS condemn with that speech also your founding member and to bet me ECOWAS akasa say enti don't speak as Ghana speak as ECOWAS
okay
speak as African Union speak as just international community which you are part
okay
but descriptively say the speech, you know. Me pamcho the foreign ministry, me pamcho Ghana government, America on your government ye dini diagro.
Okay.
Much as sebi ye bet makasa a sovereignty nation, sovereign nation with sovereignty rights, etc. Ebi abeka si yensuru bia, be papa, boka si yensuru bia obwa.
Yensuru.
America usuru.
Ministry.
Wala pass kwa one mouse kwa mama onye. Into decide this Ghana kwa da pass kwa no $500 million compact you know the ma no. Oba be tutu no kwa America obetima abeje kwa no. Nti e ba na se keka bibia me pacho Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Mun tone down. It is good to condemn on the basis of the international language.
Okay.
Community of the world, we become Paris budget. And those countries in the Caribbean are French islands, you know. Omunina is seen as Paris, a metropole.
Okay.
And they add them to the budget of Paris. But in disguise, you know, it's a country with flag, in this country with independence, it's a country with their presidential term. Okay. France is still in control. The same thing applies to the South Pacific, Kiribati, Tahiti, New Caledonia, still San Romeo.
Right.
Now here is the catch. America took interest of a country like Haiti. Of our Haiti 1915. Of our Haiti 1934. Clinton be invaded Haiti 1994.
Okay.
I get me. America, Panama, America, Nicaragua, and those countries. And indeed, Venezuela, these are Spaniora Islands. They are Spanish.
Okay.
Spanish forms who islands.
Okay.
But where's the Spanish? Spanish for no Latin American world and also Fabi. But Spain is not a superpower.
Okay.
Why is it not a superpower? They were very calm. They didn't push for the agenda either than that. You know, also a lot of countries within the Latin American context,
Right.
Mexico, Argentina, Peru, El Salvador, San Salvador, all those are Latin, South and South American,
But
except
still, how many superpower?
Omani superpower. What else?
Yes.
And the Portuguese went into the same South America with Brazil as the only place that also concentrate TNT. Obia chichi obire.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now, issue of President Ibu Nkrumah. We accuse you of oil drugs. We accuse you of money laundering. We accuse you of doing XYZ. It's always initiated, not by the UK. Interestingly,
Yes.
Omo lines in Ohon.
And your mum.
No money. It's always not initiated by the Dutch, who have more islands. Neither has it been initiated by the French, are also islands.
And I'm more influence.
Also influence because they are their colonies.
The
And
colonies.
still, Suriname and Curaçao and all those Holland about 5 islands. But quietly, until say Holland accuse you Surinamis, but the world knows that Suriname is another hub. The world knows that Curaçao is another hub. Guadeloupe for the French and co. Everybody knows say Nyumano ebi ekoso. But I'm yet to see a British government also oko Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know me ni sana na obi en zuka Jamaica. The first thing that comes to mind, excuse me, is weed. But the Ben UK alcohol say or kwakochi any Jamaican prime minister or president because they accuse them say omu produce mass production export of weed.
Okay.
Into why the US particular interest, and then particular interest especially the country Venezuela. Venezuela indeed say Kenya English colonized country, neither a French colonized country, neither an American native colonized country. And can say a Spanish for the India.
Okay.
In American interest. Of course, business are kokoso. America won the interest. Venezuela oil is issue.
Okay.
That is whole business about.
Oil.
Because yes, country America need beef. The Caribbean islands and supposed to be what undoubtedly Cuba. As in America, Omo Fidel Castro.
One question.
Omo indicted Fidel Castro for almost 20-something years. Yet, no ko UN General Assembly with military uniform P. chamber ni mu. American for anchen. Raul, who ye ni no buy American for question. But woman no more beef, no more to come no more. They've accused them of all these things. They've accused Cuba, say, for a terrorist nation. They've accused Cuba, say, or supported terrorism, or accused Cuba up to a whole lot of things. Yet, America on Cuba and Kochu.
Okay.
But Panama or Kochi Noriga. Since 1990, 89, 90, so for 36 good years until just now. Now US another president Biaba or say on the or pardon no. Yanchino kwampaso ne charges in Yanukre. But yet the same president Ebai EBD 4 years koi. Na Noriga them. That time who say Nanya kwampaso. I didn't went down at that time until now no be pardon amanako. A day before so obeye or wakoche another Venezuela person. Now Honduras.
Yes.
What I say? Juan Orlando Hernandez. Juan Orlando Hernandez was accused, indicted by United States in the same fashion. Only do try and term we are that we in the presidency no. Adana na omiyede 2022. I stand to be corrected, but that's the date I think. And no Kofa Juan Hernandez. Meanwhile, no much any brother know them. Accuse him of the same thing. Now a person in jail about 45 years. Another US president comes. Now says that no. My pardon. But these were crimes American justified. Through their intelligence and everything, said Maduro, the same thing.
They will justify it.
They justify it. Approve and proven. And then Obia ma justified in a tomb from 2022.
Yes.
Ne brother them no a president. Na machino. Now another president comes. Now Onono say no. My pardon. Okay, you must say interesting question. No pardon no. Hernandez or him. O didn't pardon the nisi play more than a koi pa ayana Honduras. And I say on the street of New York.
Right.
Na se obi a indict you. Uku prison sentence for America. Now you United States prisoner no. When you United States nationality or citizen.
Yeah.
See you are not allowed to stay in the country subject to deportation.
Okay.
Or otherwise to any friendly country or person accept you because of the political background. As we speak, Hernandez, US, prompting on attorney general, prompting on state prosecutor, Kruma said, no, crime na mamo befa no. It was state records also.
Okay.
In Tisana Tiadia, Yasukrano, you push the agenda of Interpol, Monfanim. Has America spoken about it?
No.
No. Would they release him or not? What you will be, or a prisoner, what you will be, or a drug operator, and all kind of money laundering, and was sentenced in 45.
Yes.
Will be tried 2 to 3 years. Obiaba, see in Jano. Okay, you know. Uyina de no him. Statutory. And immigration status. American kind. So you see, sir, America does not say or you're answerable to anybody.
Is this democracy? Is this the sovereignty? Because you, from what you are narrating, you clearly cannot understand. A pattern or more.
It's a American chooses no a pick it. They're benefiting no yet. That is the foreign policy. Of course, a big way, or a big superpower. Obertina says there is Kasim or say or international policing. But always they go what is called unilateral. They take unilateral decisions. And then when they are ready, even the president of the United States of America, say, on Congress, that makes the laws and that approves sanctioning of all these wars and as an invasion of any, or say, so country woman, the news will be leaked.
Okay.
Into our country. But the US executive presidential order is where the case is. It's so powerful, said the president decided, so unknown order, not the Congress, unknown order, not the Senate. Now over that pen said US military, now army minister interested. Or no your commander in chief or that said, Monkonkofa Ghana country na yamfanka dia ho. It is the order of the United States.
Wow.
Now you come to ask, where's the UN convention and the UN status or the UN laws or the UN commission agreements in the 940? The 940 strictly against invasion without proper or in any form of invasion.
Yes. Use of force.
Use of force. But now look at it from the angle, say, Guterres, UN Secretary General, because when I yet seen to be the leader of the world or president of the world. And that is what a member country that's supposed to subscribe under you is doing. America or Iraq. Unilateral decision. I say against all international laws.